Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified.
Today we are going to discuss what is force. Very easy to understand. Force is nothing but a push or a pull. I will tell you an example. Here you can see a book, right? Now we can easily say the book is at rest position. The book is at rest position. When does the book move? Either we have to push the book or pull the book. If we do any one from this, the book moves from its rest position. So from this we have clearly understood what is a force. A force is nothing but a push or a pull. Here we are going to discuss what is a balanced force and unbalanced force. Very easy, okay. Balanced force. You consider the same example. You have a book in your hand. Okay. You tie two string on either side of the book and pull on both the side. What will happen? Will the book move or it remains in the same state? Obviously, the book will remain in the same state. We are applying the force, but the book is not moving. It tends to continue in the same state. Such a force is said to be a balanced force. Here, the resultant force is 0, so that the book continues to be in the same state. Okay, next, coming to the unbalanced force. For unbalanced force, I have drawn a table here. You consider two boys standing this side A, B, and one boy standing on the other side. Okay, they are going to push the table. Both the boys applying the force on the table and the C boy is going to apply the force on the table. To which side the table will move? Obviously towards the greater force. What is the greater force here? Only this side will be the greater force. Why? Because here the force is greater. Two boys are pushing. Here only one boy. The greater force towards this side. So the table starts moving towards the greater force. By applying the force, the object starts moving. Such a force is said to be an unbalanced force. I will tell you one more time. Balanced force. By applying the force, the object tends to continue in the same state, then such a force is said to be a balanced force. By applying the force, the object moves from its rest position, then such a force is said to be an unbalanced force. Now, we are going to discuss Newton's 3 laws. What is the statement of the Newton's first law of motion? Every body continues to be in the state of rest or of uniform motion. So we are going to consider two cases in Newton's first law of motion. Either the object should be in the rest position or the object tends to continue in a uniform motion. Okay, this is Newton's first law of motion. Now, you consider a pen. We can consider the pen is at rest position. How long the pen will be in the rest position? Until we apply some sort of unbalanced force. Unbalanced force in the sense, by applying the force, if the object moves, then it is said to be an unbalanced force. So, the pen will be in the rest position until we apply some sort of unbalanced force onto it. Second, uniform motion. You consider a boy is moving in a skater in a straight line. How long can he able to move in a straight line unless he got hit by any obstacle? So, he got distracted. So, we are going to discuss about inertia. I will tell you an example. A girl is going to her office. While she is driving, she placed her purse in the next seat. Once she reaches her office, she applies brake so that the purse continue to move forward and it fall down. This is due to inertia. Any body would like to continue in its state of rest or the state of motion. I will give you one more example. You are traveling in a bus. If the driver applies the sudden brake, the upper part of our body will lean forward and comes back. This is also due to inertia. This is very important 2-mark question. Newton's first law of motion is also known as law of inertia.